Hey, a little bit late, but don't worry about it. Today I'm going to be giving you a complete rundown on what to expect for Hallowed Nights. This event comes once a year for Don't Starve Together, bringing a myriad of spooky treats and a few tricks to your world. Despite this event being Halloween themed, it usually lasts way into November and sometimes even December. But are you out of season and can't wait that long? Well, lucky for you, you don't have to wait. Simply enable the Hallowed Nights event in the World Settings menu before starting your world to have the event be active all year round. You can even enable this setting on already existing worlds. Keep in mind this will only enable the gameplay features of the event and will not enable any skins that the event may have granted in the past. So, let's get started from the top with all the things that this event can bring. This event introduces two new crafting recipes, the first of which is the candy bag. This ghoulish looking bag has a huge inventory, but don't get too excited, it only lets you carry Halloween related trinkets and goodies, as well as just regular trinkets too. Speaking of Halloween items, let's go over these now. Around the overworld you'll find all sorts of Halloween trinkets littering the ground. Besides cluttering your inventory, unless you're carrying the cool candy bag, these can be taken to the Pig King in exchange for all sorts of Halloween candy. These are very basic food items that only restore like 1 or 2 of a respective stat. However, they don't ever spoil and stack up to 40 times. Load up your candy bag with these for a heavy supply of tiny little stat boosts. If you're wearing a Halloween costume, which are granted as a loner during a certain time in the real world, or from just owning them as a regular skin, the amount of candy you get from the Pig King will be increased. If you have a bunch of these trinkets left over and it's no longer Hallowed Nights, they will give a varying amount of gold instead from the Pig King. And due to how easily and abundantly they can be accumulated, it's a great way to get gold in your longer term worlds. The second thing you can craft is the Mad Science Lab. This thing is a pure work of beauty. Place it down in your base and it gives you access to all sorts of potions and experiments. The potions all drain your sanity to craft and cannot be prototyped, meaning you need to be near the lab in order to make them. In addition to that, the Mad Science Lab functions perfectly fine out of season, so if you have one of these in your base and Hallowed Nights has ended, congratulations, you could still do Mad Science. When conducting an experiment, you will have to wait a short while for it to broil before it will create your potion. Some of them will even have a chance to be more potent versions. Let's go over the potions now. The Sanguine experiments function as basic healing potions, restoring 8 HP instantly and then granting 30 HP slowly over time. When making this potion you have a 33% chance to get a more potent version, which heals 20 HP instantly instead, with the same healing over time. Wormwood will not benefit from the instant health from the potion, but will still benefit from the HP regen, mind you. The Psychosis experiments work the same as the Sanguine experiments, but for your sanity instead of your health, with the basic potion giving 5 sanity instantly and then 30 over time, and the more potent version, also a 33% chance, granting 15 sanity instantly with the same overtime benefit. The Sulfuric experiments are silly little things. When you make one you have a 50% chance to get a yellow or a red one. Throw these onto a fire pit to make it sparkle their respective colour. Cute. The Phobic experiments grant you Bravery, with the basic one giving you 4 minutes of Bravery and the potent version giving you 6. What does Bravery do? Well, during Hallowed Nights, doing things such as chopping down trees or even opening your own chest has a chance to jump scare the player, damaging your sanity a little bit and stunning you. With this potion, however, that won't happen. The Lunar experiment is pretty useful. Unlike other potions which have a chance to become more potent when brewed, this one will have a 50% chance to give 1 potion, 30% chance for 2, and 20% for 3. These potions ain't for drinking and instead can be used on certain items to convert them into their lunar counterparts. And finally we have the Arboretum experiment. This one doesn't have any more potent versions. What this experiment lets you do is plant totally normal trees. By using 1 living log and 1 batwing you can create your own totally normal tree to lair creepily in your base. Not only that, but you can decorate this tree using Halloween decorations you have probably found in the world too. This does nothing and is just purely cosmetic. Well, I mean, you can just chop the tree down to get more living logs. And that wraps up all you can craft in this event. Other than that, there's a few things that change with the world generation too. Around the spawn portal you'll find jack-o'-lanterns. This, alongside with other world generation options, are not retroactive and will need a new world to be generated to find them. There will also be certain Halloween themed set pieces that spawn in the world too, usually just more jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins and such. And that typically is all there is to it. Keep in mind, around Hallowed Nights' naturally occurring date, you gain access to every character's costume for a limited time, as well as whatever login bonus there may be. This year gave us a full set of spooky furniture. I love it. And that about wraps up this video. Sorry for the late Hallowed Nights video, but I still wanted to make it, so enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if I missed anything or if I spread any misinformation on the internet. Take care everybody, and have a lovely day. Bye guys!